What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel again. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get straight into this. And of course, welcome to all the new subscribers, all the new people that just joined the fam. If you haven't yet, make sure you turn on the subscribe button and notifications so that way you get these alerts. Now, if you missed our first it's called the class of better informed investors, but this section that we're talking about right now is economic indicators. So if you missed that class, I highly encourage you to go tap in. This is course level material that eventually will be in the course. So if you want to get this information free, I highly recommend you go tap in on the video, go leave a like, leave a comment, let me know you checked it out, and make sure you pull up for today's class. We will be doing another live stream going over chapters 3 and 4, possibly even chapter 5 of economic indicators. So you definitely want to learn about this so you can understand how the economy is working. You can learn to look at different triggers and signals in the economy to understand where we are headed as a whole. So looking at the market right now, we are up 11.5%. Pay attention. I say this in these videos. Remember, I just said that it is risky to buy the dip, but I said if you buy that dip, you have the chance of possibly seeing a nice 10% return on your investment. Now, if you would have bought that dip on Ethereum, we just seen Ethereum up 24%. And I only said you could see possibly a 10% gain. So to get a 24% gain and it just dropped down right now to 19% on your money just from buying the dip is what we want to see. So Bitcoin up almost 10% today, just like I called it. I said when you see the prices pull back that far, it's likely you can see a 10% return very quick. Now BNB 214 up 10% as well today. That number is, popping up a lot right now. Do I think the market is going to go down further? Yes, I do. But that's for a quick gain. Remember, I told y'all, if y'all haven't tasted some of these prices, if you bought in higher and you haven't tasted some of these lower prices, then right now is definitely a time to be dollar cost averaging. You don't want to wait to do it today because the entire market is up 11%, but you want to buy the red days. I talked to y'all about the psychology of red candles versus green candles. A lot of people see green and in their minds programmed to mean go. Red is programmed to mean stop. Think about it with traffic lights. So a lot of people, when they see the chart and they see green, that signals to them to buy in. They FOMO in and they end up buying the top. And when the candlesticks are red, that signals to the average psychology that, the average investor, for them to stop or not invest, which is actually the reverse, and it is the time that they should be investing. So Dogecoin at 6 cents, finally out that 5 cent level, up 17% today. Solana up 17% today. XRP up 5.8% today. Shiba Inu up 7.5% on the day. We are back to that 8244 level. So congratulations to those that brought their average cost down and continue to do so. Now we got a community voice Bone Farms proposal. So this was retweeted by the Shib page as well as Milkshake. So we got to check this article out just to stay informed of what's going on with Shiba Inu. So first of all, we would like to extend a true message of appreciation to the Shib Army. Day after day, you continue to support this amazing project during the recent waves of the crypto market. Needless to say, projects that focus on building during volatile times are those who come on top when things pick up and turn green. Developing for Shiba Inu never has stopped in our hearts, minds, and efforts. We're proud to be here, building for the future alongside the strongest community in the world. Today, it's been a little over a year since the last medium from Ryoshi was released to the public, with everlasting words of wisdom and showcasing a challenge for those building forward. We can happily report that we take those words very seriously. As the Shiba Inu ecosystem continues evolving to fulfill Ryoshi's roadmap, Shibarium, Bone Farms, and validators Shibarium. So let's take a little quote or excerpt from his last, I believe, blog post. So my vision is the core ecosystem tokens, shib, leash, bone, and treat, all performing their utility while she slowly but surely becomes the immutable globalized exchange of value. Imagine a fish market vendor in Derbs accepting 330 shib for his Dorado. Of course, transaction fees will be minimum/none when run on Shibarium. So that's from Ryoshi. So Shibarium, Bone Farms, and validators. So Shibarium. A quick reminder, please continue to follow this blog portal blog.shibaswap.com for any current/upcoming information regarding Shibarium. We've seen an increased amount of claims expressing its release to be imminent, rumored, or around the corner. While we continue to achieve goals through its development, we really want to emphasize the importance of doing research and verifying the source of information before following any claims or relatable content on this very topic. Now, I want to insert some right there. It says, while we continue to achieve goals through its development, it says, we've seen an increased amount of claims expressing its release to be imminent, rumored, or around the corner. This ain't no claim. We were told Satoshi, said before summer, Shibarium should be released. We got about 3 days before, summer, the official day of summer rolls in. So 2020, actually 2 days left. So could it happen before then? I'm expecting Shibarium to roll out before summer, like we were told. Could it happen after? Yes, it could. Realistically, from what it's looking like, most likely it might end up rolling out a little after summer has actually started. But it definitely should be out before the end of summer. Like, that should be definitely done. I just wanted to add that. But furthermore, we would like to provide an important update as Shibarium continues through its stage development and working towards a potential launch. There are elements and requirements that flourish through its progression process and standardization that contribute to the systemic and operational foundations of the Layer 2 solution. Shibarium is a Layer 2 solution being developed by X-Fund and Shiba Inu developers, in which all current native internal projects, platforms, and external resources will be able to coexist and build towards decentralization. So Bone Farms, Bone, the governance token from the Shiba Inu ecosystem and a major player in reward/farming, has been selected to be utilized as the transactional conduit and costs necessary to perform an action on the Shibarium network. In essence, Bone is set to become the gas of the Shibarium protocol. This gas will provide the necessary functionality to process/execute smart contracts and transactions. We are working on a fully focused Shibarium blog post that will be published in order to give a current status and technical update of its development, while also revealing a few hints of how some fundamental processes will operate. Important, we value community and their voices when it comes to the ecosystem and the future of Shiba's platform. A DAO proposal will be presented for this crucial community-oriented decision as well. We have several ideas on how to affect the ecosystem in a very positive way, utilizing a token as the gas token for Shibarium protocol. Ultimately, the community will select which choices serve the future of the project best. One of the biggest benefits to our great ecosystem are the farming and passive returns, and that come in by means of wolfable bone while using the ShibaSwap platform. We have something in the works and are prepared to present enhanced and better earning opportunities for ShibaSwap to make everything from automation to exciting rewards even better. This is the first step towards change that will impact our workflows to welcome the Shibarium network with incredible excitement. Validators and delegators. A blockchain consists of blocks filled with multiple transactions that have taken place with any given network. For Shibarium to remain reliable, progressive, and ultimately secure, each transaction must be verified or validated, while also bringing life to new blocks that need to be created. This is where validators come in, also called a blockchain verifier. Validators maintain the chain's integrity by constantly computing the linkage from the first block to the last. These stand as the backbone of the network and operate via proof of stake or POS mechanism due to its efficiency. With proof of stake, validators lock set amounts of cryptocurrency or crypto tokens, their stake, as it were, in a smart contract on the blockchain. In exchange, they get a chance to validate new transactions and earn a reward. Validators get rewarded in bone for their work, but there are requirements that need to be met in order to have fulfilled the role of becoming a validator. Those requirements will be revealed when the moment comes. It is also important to note that, above all else, amounts of bone earned by actioning such role as a validator will depend on the initial amount of tokens you decide to stake. Delegators would be holders who cannot or do not want to run a validator as a node themselves. Instead, they would secure the protocol by delegating their stake to validator nodes and play a critical role in the system, as they are responsible for choosing validators. And this is where it gets tricky, and why we must come together as a community now to make an important choice. So pay attention right here, y'all. In order to develop Shibarium and reserve bone for validator roles and sequences, we are requiring to safeguard a total amount of plus 20 million bone. The bone immediately would have to be allocated for the behavior of validators alongside rewards for maintaining the Shibarium network operational. The proposal and shibaswap rewards. As a community, we understand that our united choices make a difference in the future of the ecosystem. Consider this a crucial first step and choice the community will have to make. Let us explain further what this will mean and the decision the community will have to make. If we are set to reserve Bone for its role within Shibarium, Bone rewards on shibaswap must be stopped at some point of the next weeks. Current minting bones are sitting at 225 million and 230 million should be the cap in order to save those 20 million for Shibarium validators. Due to this being a crucial factor that affects the entire community, we want users to make an important choice regarding this through the use of DogeDAO, while introducing these two possible options to manage such change. So what the community will be voting on: option A, stop bone farms when they reach 230 million minted bones to save the remaining of 20 million for validators. Option B, over minting 20 million bone more, increasing the total cap from 250 to 270 to distribute them over the future. Wow. So important, all votes made via the DogeDAO process can only be made with T-Bone, which is stake form of Bone. We completely understand and value the amazing support from Shiba Inu as a decentralized community. When and where is the proposal taking place? The proposal is set to go live Sunday, June 19, 2022 at 10 p.m. UTC, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, and will last for a period of 7 days. You can access the DogeDAO snapshot by visiting this link. Thank you for your support and attention to this crucial point in our project's evolution. So definitely drop in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. So let's take a look at this. So they're saying in order to, reward the validators and, keep the system, the proof of stake system flowing, we would have to set aside 20 million bone to pay validators / potential delegators. And right now we're currently at 225 million. So basically 5 more million bone being minted, and that would be the cap. And then the remaining bone would be set aside for Shibarium validators. Or option B, minting 20 million more bone, increasing the total cap from 250 to 270. So I could say right away I don't like option B. I'm still almost, it's like which one is really better? You know what I'm saying? Like picking the better of two. It doesn't sound, I mean, I can understand option A, if that's what must be done, but it's like, why is this just coming up right now? Which, I'm not a validator, so at the end of the day, it's like, okay, but, I do have, shib and bone rewards, staked in the shibaswap. So, it definitely does affect me in a way. So either stop the rewards in the next few weeks, or add 20 million to the supply. And I don't even understand, how do you even add an extra 20 million to the supply? So I'm definitely out good on option B. It's like, how do you just add more to the circulating supply? Like, isn't this supposed to be, I'm not 100% sure with bone, but if these are deflationary in a sense, or, coins that had a max amount of circulating supply, I don't understand how you could just mint more. So I guess we are going to have to, if I had to pick an option, I would say option A, just because I don't like the idea of adding to the circulating supply. Look what happened with Shiba Inu. We were doing, well, until we got that initial increase on the circulating supply out of nowhere. So yeah, definitely would be going with option A, but it's like, do we really want to pick any of these options? Let me know how y'all feel about this. Let's take a look at some of the comments. So we got Zach Humphrey. Shout out to Zach. Said fire. Someone else says, once again, zero utility provided to Shiboshi holders. Literally won't even airdrop holders dirt. Thanks, guys. Someone else says, love your patience. It's a great quality to have. Someone else says, bad idea to increase to 270 million. It's a bad sign. It takes away from the seriousness of the project, since every time it is needed, we could raise a little more of the total bone. Very Fed strategy. So just saying that reminds them of the Federal Reserve strategy of how they just print more money basically anytime they need it. Someone else says, I'm selling all SHIB for bone. They abandoned SHIB and only care about bone being the next pump and dump. So you got to remember, bone is a part of the entire ecosystem. Of course, I'm one of the people that would love to see more utility and more focus going on Shiba Inu. But, you know, I do understand at the same time, you know, Ryoshi's vision was not just Shiba Inu, you know, it was these other tokens as well. It's like, but true, you know, I'm looking for some love, you know, for the Shiboshi holders, you know, something. It's like, what's going on with that, you know? But, you know, we got the game in the works, you know, we got a lot of things in the works. So, you know, I guess we just got to continue to be patient, y'all. You know, that's what pays off in the long run. Sometimes it does get hard, you know, and it wears on you sometimes, but, you know, this is what we got to do. So, seek vote A. Someone else says, how we will be rewarded for stake SHIB and bone once these rewards are paused? Will we get more SHIB for staking bone and SHIB on shibaswap? Either that, leash, or Ryoshi vision has to be the new reward. If we get nothing, unstaking will happen a lot. So I definitely agree with that. So he says someone else says this is a good question. Maybe Shi or Treat will be used for future rewards when bone rewards stop. Someone else said, I think bone transactions from Shibarium are gas fees, and from shibaswap transactions will be used as rewards. So very interesting, you know, what we have going on. Let me know what y'all think about this. We're gonna wrap this one up. Check the description section of this video if y'all are new to the space. I got some free resources down there for y'all, free stocks, free crypto. You can, you know, get the crypto they give you, get the stocks they give you, you can hold it, or you can sell it, trade it in for something else. And also my book is on Amazon. Check that out. Don't forget, we got crypto, not crypto class, but we got economic indicators class coming up later today live. So make sure if you rock with me, if you're serious about learning about investing, you pull up to this class. You know, I don't want to hear y'all saying y'all serious about this and you're not increasing your education, you know, as much as you can. So appreciate y'all for pulling up again. And we